All right, yo. So this week we're gonna be reviewing the RZA's album. Whatever you thought about, you knew about the Juice Crew, don't think it. We're getting ready to tell you. Let's go.
All right. Today we're reviewing Bobby Digital Presents the Juice Crew album. Grim, let us hear your thoughts on it, my brother.
So I listen. First, I want to say that I'm glad that you told me to go and listen to it a second time because I gave it a first go round and it didn't really resonate with me. I kind of just, I'm not gonna lie, I just kind of skimmed through it, man. I had some other stuff on my mind, and I was expecting to hear RZA. You know what I'm saying? And I didn't hear RZA, and I spent most of my time like anticipating to hear a RZA verse that I wasn't actually giving whoever was rapping a chance. And so going back listening to it a second time, man, it definitely told a story. Lolita told a story. Single mothers told a story. Even though it threw me off a little bit, Roxanne the Truth, she told a bit of her story of her truth. You know what I'm saying? I didn't know she was part of the Juice Crew though. But in overall, the album was boom bapish, but I like boom bapish. And so the best song on there was Open Your Eyes featuring Big Daddy Kane, I thought. And so I'm gonna give the album a 8.
Okay. Okay. J Boog,
Yes, yes, sir.
come on, man.
Heaven, heaven.
What are you thinking, bro?
What am I thinking? I'm thinking Baba Digital just squeezed the juice out of the crew. Juice Crew, for those who don't know what the Juice Crew is, that is a group back in the 80s that had the famous battle with KRS-One. Juice Crew also consists of rest in peace Biz Markie, who wasn't able to get on this album due to, various reasons. We know why, rest in peace. But I gave it an 8 too, even though there wasn't that many songs on here. I just like the way the concept of the album was. It took you back to it gave me that when hip hop first came out feel. I used to watch it's actually reminded me of, I was telling you, it reminded me of a scene from 50 Cent's Raising Cain, where Kane's one of his uncles is a inspiring like producer, music producer or whatnot, and he throws a party, and these cats from Brooklyn come into this party trying to shut stuff down. So before anything pops off, he hollers F Brooklyn and he just punches somebody, and then it's Brooklyn versus Queens. So that's kind of really reminded me of, I guess you had to be from New York to kind of know that era where they was always going to the parties, looking at the girls and the dudes with the chains on their necks, plotting like, yo, I'm gonna rob this dude right here. But I liked it because they got wrapped into the music, which took their mind off of robbing people and was just like, yo, we just gonna enjoy ourselves and just go home. You know what I'm saying? I liked that concept, man. Shout out to the Juice Crew, man. Big Daddy Kane, actually, that was one of my favorite songs on here. But I thought, for real, my favorite song was the Loletta by Craig G. Craig G is also, for those who don't know, he's a founding member of the Juice Crew. I think Cool G Rap used to be with him too, because they got a song called The Symphony, and Cool G Rap's on that. That's pretty much the group Juice Crew. Marley Marl, um, Big Daddy Kane, Biz Markie, Roxanne Shante, Craig G, um, and a lot of other members who I can't. MC Shane, the dude who had the big
Yeah, MC
battle with
Shan.
KRS-One. Yeah, MC Shan. Shout out to him, man. But overall, man, it was a wonderful project, man. I like the concept RZA came up with to put the Juice Crew back together, man, and they did this incredible, dope album, man. It's the beats were boom bapish, which I didn't mind, but overall, man, I just like to hear old MCs still have it. You know what I'm saying? Get on these tracks and do damage, man. So I gave it an 18 myself.
No, hey man, Jay, that was a awesome take, bro. I mean, listen, pause, but he literally squeezed all the juice out of that album review. You know what I'm saying? Like straight like that, bro. He took every one of my ideas I was gonna say, bro. I gave the album a 10. I gave the album a 10. I'm not a Big Daddy Kane fan.
Yeah.
I never was, but I believe Big Daddy Kane did have the best verse on the whole album. It was, to me, it was a good album. It's 10. I love the story. I love the way RZA put it together. Just the whole vibe. I gave it a 10. And I'm not just saying it because of the whole Brooklyn thing, but shout out to them. I just like shout out. I got my Fallout shirt on. It's like when I be saying I be geeking out to Star Wars and all this, don't get twisted. I'm real with this stuff. All right. So when it comes to storylines and the way you put together an album, like I always say, the way Lil Wayne walks you through the Carter, I thought that was dope. That's a dope idea. The way RZA did this, nobody did this like RZA, where these dudes are set up to go to a party to just go bananas in there, start snatching chains and cutting people, shooting people if they got to, because they just ready to tear the party up. They not even ready to go there to have fun. We just going there to set it off to let you know Brooklyn's in the house and we run this stuff. And that's what they were talking when Karis once says, and Brooklyn be taking it, Queens they be faking it. You know what I'm saying? It just goes back to that era of when Brooklyn came in the house, and that's where cats from New York, because back in them days, somebody could scream out Brooklyn and cats would be like, yo, they from Brooklyn, don't mess with them, son. That's where that kind of comes from. Or yo, they from Harlem, so he flashy, or he probably got money on him. You know what I'm saying? So that's where that comes from, man. And I thought that was dope, because if you kind of know about that era and that time in New York, that's where you can kind of feel it. But if you're not familiar with how it used to go, so that's why from people from around the country, if you ever heard somebody say, yo, I'm from Brooklyn, and you thinking like, yo, homeboy said that, like, when Mario get the mushroom and he get bigger and he get more powerful, cats from New York will throw out their area where they from, like as if they said that and they got stronger, right? And you don't know why he just did that, but that's what would happen back in those days. Somebody would say, yo, I'm from Brooklyn, and some cats would just naturally back up off of you, depending on what borough you said you from, or what crew or what street you from. It don't work like that these days. These days you can yell that shit.
His album too.
Yeah,
he said the exact same thing. He said, you remember, everybody used to be scared. You wouldn't say you was from nowhere else but Brooklyn.
Right.
In the house.
Yep. So a lot of times dudes will say that, but nowadays you go around the world and you yell one of these streets or Brooklyn, you gonna get smacked the same, right? You gonna have, nowadays you got to show, because now everywhere everybody get busy. It ain't just somebody from New York, and that's kind of where some of that stigma where people don't like New York come from, because New York would try to go to Cali or Missouri or Nebraska and say that, and it don't work the same. You know what I'm saying? Because everybody get busy. So I gave the album a 10, man. So shout out to for Bobby Digital for putting out this project. I really hope he put, like, the way Nas and all these, and I use Nas's name a lot because a lot of these older generation of cats are really putting out some good music, and you younger cats really got to step up, man. And I'm not just saying it because I'm an old dude. I'm saying it, these dudes are really putting out projects because it's like the boom back and the lyrics are back, and these rappers in their 50s or 60s are just like coming with it. Like, come on, young cat, step up, bro. Let
kind of bringing it back to the 90s, man, where you would listen to an album from beginning to front. Like, one of my favorite albums is all-time classic, the Dr. Dre album, Chronic. It like takes you on a journey through that year and that time. You know what I'm saying? Yeah. Even my favorite album, the Easy Does It. The way it comes on, it comes on funny. They got you in tune to listen to this. This is about to be some crazy shit we about to listen to. That's why I like about this RZA album, man. This Bobby Digital album collab with Juice Group, man. They like told a story, man. You know what I'm saying? And you followed the story. That's what made the music so good. You know what I'm saying? It took it back to that. I'm just disappointed it wasn't that many damn songs. That's the only thing.
I was disappointed it wasn't no RZA. We didn't get to hear RZA.
Well, RZA was he was the dude talking about robbing people. I mean, that's the only part he played. But then again, it's called the Juice Crew. So I think with his productions, he wanted more there. He wanted them more to shine. He wanted us not to forget about them. Like I said, because like I said, Biz Markie was supposed to be on this album. He is a big, if not probably the biggest member, the biggest famous member of the Juice Crew. You know what I'm saying? Everybody know. Well, if you're familiar with hip hop, everybody knows Biz Markie.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? And this was his clique. You know what I'm saying? He was the forefront of this clique. Him, Big Daddy Kane, and Roxanne Shante.
Okay.
He absolutely was, man. And it's sad he couldn't be on it, but
yo, and
I
shout
enjoyed
out
the skits too.
Look, yeah. Well, that's the main part. Yeah, how they put it together.
Yeah.
But shout out to everybody for tapping in. You know, the channel's growing. Like, share, subscribe. But also, I just want to say this briefly. Let me pull this down. You guys can follow us on other platforms. You know, the channel's growing, we're growing, and we're much appreciative of it. And for you people who just like to listen, we are also now on Spotify. We are now on Spotify. So definitely like, share, and subscribe with a friend, and we definitely appreciate it. But if y'all ain't got no more about this album, you know what time it is.
We have a new host today.
What up, man?
Okay. Yeah, Grim Harvey. Okay, listen.
Relax.
I got one for y'all, man. It's for both of y'all. It's not gonna be an individual thing. So listen. Okay, so in the song Fantasy by Ludacris, which of our favorite group did he quote in that song?
Probably
back of the VIP. To me on top. Go West, bro. That boy named Ludacris. Woo, with him. I bad son. Outlast them. Dog, you gotta go through the whole song, bro.
I can't, and it's so easy. I can't give you the lyric because if I gave you the lyric, you'd know exactly what it was.
I'm tapping out. I don't know. I don't even remember.
Tell your boyfriend not to be mad at me. Is that it?
Hey in the middle. No, it's hey in the middle of the bar.
Okay. Crucial conflict. Man, I mean, yeah.
Crucial conflict.
I was going to say that only because he's from Chicago, though. That was the group I was going to say because he's from Illinois.
Yeah.
That wasn't really a tough one. That was just a long one because we would have figured out if we had time to actually think about that, bro.
I know, but if I couldn't say the lyric because if I said that, then you guys would know exactly what it was.
Right, but you have to skim through the whole lyrics to get that because that song's so old. You literally have to skim through it. But that was good, bro. That's what's up, bro. That's what's up.
Just something different, you know what I mean?
Conflict, man.
Shout out
to
another
conflict. Listen, talking about.
Yeah. Yes.
Wild style, working wild with my homies by my side.
This guy. Stay tuned to our lives, man. Where we go back in the day and we talk about some of our favorite groups, a lot of nostalgic groups, and shout out to everybody that chimes into the lives, man. You know, hey, we're gonna keep pushing this nostalgia stuff because listen, some of these groups ain't getting their props, man. So we gonna get on this. Yeah, we're gonna stick with it.
And they will deserve, man. They will deserve.
Facts.
Facts. Like I said, Crucial Conflict, bro, is a group that deserves some props. Pope Pimp, aka Do or Die, they're another group.
Bone 3-6. There's some groups that's just not being talked about enough.
Dayton Family. Got to talk about the Dayton Family.
Damn.
Nobody talks about Dayton Family.
Damn, you damn right about that. Damn. Jay took it back.
Hard back in the G.
Jay took it back.
Y'all keep y'all tap in with us. You know what I'm saying? We got some groups out there, man. We got some and Top Authority was another one too. Top Authority out of Flint. The Dayton Family, Top Authority, Crucial Conflict, man. We're gonna talk about all them Midwest groups that we grew up loving.
Right.
You know what I'm saying?
Listen, there's a lot of people. And listen, I will say this because I want to know for anybody from the Memphis area. I might have to keep saying this. What
Memphis.
happened to the Dirty Deed Thugster, DDT from Memphis? He
They probably
was
don't know who
once
that
a
dude is.
thug from
I forgot
around
about
the
him.
way.
Yeah.
He came out with that before 3-6 sampled that on Riding Spinners. I actually believe
We don't
that's
know
what
that. We don't know that.
No, we do know that. We do know that. Dirty D Thugster Spinners.
Oh
didn't
yeah,
come out
yeah,
like,
yeah. Oh yeah. That's
Spinners
right.
did,
Riding
yeah.
Spinners was a new song. Yeah. You right.
Yeah, that didn't. Yeah,
You're right.
Ride Spinners came out like in 2000. Man, Jay,
When they
me and
called
you-
DDT?
No, it
Dirty
wasn't
D
they. It was a
Thugster?
dude. The Dirty D Thugster was a one-man army.
Oh, Dirty
happened?
D Thugster.
The Dirty
I thought it
D
was a
Thugster.
rapper.
Is he alive? Is he dead? I've been searching everywhere to find his music, man. But
What's his
he came out
real
with one-
name?
Nobody knows.
Dion
Like,
Demetrius Thompson?
no,
Is
his
that
name
what
is the
DDT
Dirty D
said?
Thugster. No,
Oh.
Dirty D Thugster, DDT. If you're from Memphis and you know what happened to this guy, I'm looking for him. I might be the only person looking for him, but I'm looking for him. You know what I'm saying? Please let me know where I can find his music. What happened to him? Is he alive? Is he dead? Is he incarcerated? Let me know. Tap in.
Is he wrestling? Is he
Hit us in the comments.
wrestling under the name DDT? Is he
We
at
ain't gonna do him like that.
Pizza Hut working in the back? Where's this
Nah.
man at?
He was once a thug from around, and then he had that wake up to another day in the hood where we make our pay. Just a couple
Another
songs where
day.
y'all know from Memphis, y'all know who I'm talking about. If y'all know, please put it in the comments, man. But if y'all ain't got no more to say, we out, man.
Tommy Wright.
Tommy Wright, yeah.
Tommy Wright, Kryptonite.